Hi, I'm Isaiah Neal and welcome to my channel. And what we're going to do tonight is talk about 5 simple things that you can do to spice up your lead guitar playing. Okay, what I did there, the first thing I did was over the first chord, which was a G chord, I played an E minor pentatonic scale. And instead of just going up the scale, I skipped strings. I played the low E, then I skipped to the D. Then I played the A string, then I played the G, then the D, then the B, then the G, then the E. And then I bent that last note up a whole step. And then the next chord was a D chord, and instead of just outlining the actual D chord, I added the suspended fourth. And what I did there is you take a D chord shape and you add this one note, the suspended 4, this is at the 15th fret, over a D chord, pull off to the 14th fret on the high E, then play the B string at the 15th fret, then the G string 14th fret, G string 12th fret, G string 11th fret, and then finally the D string at the 12th fret. Okay, and then so the next chord was a C chord. So instead of just outlining the chord or just going straight down the chord, which is the C chord here, which is something you could always do. If there's a D chord, you can just play each note of the D chord or whatever chord you're on. But what I did was I skipped strings. This is the C at the 8th fret using this shape of form. So your third finger on the D string, 10th fret. Then I skipped the G string and went straight to the B string at the 8th fret. Then I went to the string at the G string at the 9th fret. Then I skipped the B and went to the high E at the 8th fret. And then at the 10th fret on the high E string, I bent it up a whole step. And then the next chord after that, G, D, C, was back to G, and I did that suspended 4 thing again. And that's a very good technique in itself, is to repeat the same type of thing, but maybe over a different chord, or the same idea. Now, the next chord is in the progression is an A minor. And here's a simple trick. If it's a minor chord, you don't have to play the home minor pentatonic scale. And what I mean by home is if it's an A minor chord, you would play an A minor. Right? You can do that. It will work. But if you want to do something just a little different, play the 5th, whatever the 5th of the minor chord is, play that minor pentatonic. And that's exactly what I did. I played an E minor pentatonic. Over the A minor. And it worked. You didn't even notice. It's a little different set of notes, but it will work. So whatever your home bass minor is, play the 5th of that minor. It works over minor chords. And then the last thing I did was pull offs to open strings. And what I did there, the last chord in the progression is a D chord. And I just went down the scale, and I'm in G major, so every note I just went down to G major scale. Just playing the B at the 12th fret on the B string, hammer onto the 13th fret, and then pulling off to the open B. And then down here, when I do that stuff down here in the open position, that's an E minor scale, pulling off to the open string. So basically, there's 5 very simple concepts. Skipping strings, pentatonic, if you're going up a scale or down a scale. Skipping strings, if you're outlining, if you're playing the D shape, D, E, F, or G, A, B, that D shape, you add the suspended 4. Yep. No charge for mistakes. And the other thing with outlining chords, you can just skip strings. Oops. Or like if just this any basic major shape or even minor shape, instead of just going straight down the chord, or if it's minor, you can skip strings. So and then play the 5th of a minor pentatonic if whatever chord you're playing is a minor chord. So if I was an A minor, play an E minor pentatonic. And then finally pull off the open strings. I hope that helped you. Have a great day. And please subscribe to the channel if you like what you see. And if you do subscribe, ring the bell and comment and pick up your guitar and play.